rained yesterday and it was quite cold. Looks like we got a little bit of a dusting up there. Oh wow. I walked all the way down here without... I'm one of these kind of people when I'm walking, I don't look back. And I've always tried to kind of, I know this is going to be kind of corny, but I've always tried to do that and implement that in my life. Don't look back. Much harder to do when you're homeless, because that's too much time on your hands. But walking to where we need to go today, because the bus pass is gone and I am flat broke, and I got to see about gathering and editing some pictures so I can sell online. Well, this is another break in the weather. As little as gloomy. It's not that gloomy, honestly. This is supposed to burn off, and we are supposed to have a bang up day today. I think for at least a couple more days. Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is, no, it's not Wednesday. It is Thursday. A new store. The 23rd, 24th. Hold on. We had a shoot, I can't even remember now. For many years, this was like the corner store of kind of a Fancy Gap. Anyway, they relocated. I think they went to South Lake. Whatever you choose, either South Lake or Colorado. The last I remember was at the Paseo, something like $32 a square foot. And that was doggone nearly 20 years ago for rental, business rental. I can't even imagine what it is now here. Anyway, it is 47 degrees, and as I said, it's actually starting to warm up. I wore a rather light hoodie, and I have my Vans coat on. And between all night and last night, air conditioning off, the granddaughter turns on the oven and stove, and then it gets hot. And then after a while, Carla turns on the heater. So it's not only blazing in the rooms, it's also blazing in the hallway with said oven and all four tops burning. Oh boy, it's just been spectacular. Honestly, nothing really special planned today for any kind of thing. I'm just taking advantage of the weather. And then when I'm done, I got a lot of video that I have to edit for Rumble, for YouTube, edit some photos so I can sell online, and try to hopefully do all this uninterrupted, if you know what I mean. This is one of the little other alleys. We are down over here by Green Street. Love this area. Cigar shop. Love the smell of this. This is Martin Alley. I got a piece of candy. And this, oh, there's the plaque. Did they move it? I never noticed it. Not my favorite Martian. Twin Palms. This is the former site of the very, very beautiful... I got a chance to walk in here one time when I was homeless, just out of curiosity, because one of my friends told me. But this is the former site of the old Twin Palm restaurant. Going down south of Royal, you can hear the Squawkings. There they are. There they are. Woo. Easy chatter chatters. What? Oh, there you are. Yeah, Warren, there he is. You gonna say something now? Oh, he's eating a date. They're all munching. They're having breakfast. South Arroyo in the morning. This is headed to the Gold Line and Whole Foods. This spectacular building here was once, you could almost make it out, either to be a ballroom, dinner ballroom, hall room, which we had a lot here in California, Perspective Library. But no, this beauty, former bowling alley, if I am not mistaken. Now it is a public storage. It's a huge building. Definitely had to have at least 30 lanes, 20 plus easily. It's huge.
Towards Pasadena and Azusa. Plan ahead at Metro. Please stand clear. The doors are closing. Hasta el otoño del 2022 para conectar la Airline Gold a las A e E-Line Louis Expo. Autobuses de enlace reemplazan el servicio de Airline Gold entre Union Station, Little Tokyo Arts District y Pico Aliso. Sin embargo, el servicio normal de Airline Gold continúa desde Union Station hacia Pasadena y Azusa. Planifique con anticipación en metro.net.
The Westfield / Arcadia Mall is over there. We used to have a lot of homeless people camping out here during the hibernation. Goldstein's Bagels is right over there, and the In-N-Out. Ooh. I used to know this place like the back of my hand. Look at them hills. Let's walk up a bit. From that way over there is Colorado and Huntington, Duarte Industry, and headed back that way is Pasadena. So coming from the train station up north, this is kind of like the industrial, the commercial area of Arcadia. Is that Walnut? No, that is, I think that's Foothill. Turns into Foothill. Yes, it is Foothill. Foothill goes all the way in the backside of Arcadia and then into Monrovia, and then kind of dead ends into Duarte, and then you have to take a right turn back over here is a beautiful place to live, actually. I would have to, I haven't checked prices, but from experience, it's not really that much more expensive as Pasadena, but the advantage is that it is considerably much more quieter. It does have more of I think, of a family structure, especially once you get up in the area and the residential area. Well, then you got Temple City over there. It gets a little precarious as far as crime. But all along back over here is really, really nice. Monrovia and Duarte. Bradbury. Beautiful, beautiful. But I would just, if I was going to be paying the same amount of rent or whatever, I would much choose on this side of Pasadena, because just for the peace of mind of safety and everything. If crime is about the same, you really don't see it, nor do we hear the helicopters or the sirens. Compared to Pasadena, it seems like that's all you hear is helicopters and sirens, and over here you really don't. I really got turned around, so I lost my sense of directions. Or in Spanish, when we say we get lost, we say mi norte. I got northed. It's hard to translate. But anyway, this is First Street. This is Colorado. So Huntington is that way. And then it goes up into Foothill, which is another main drag. This way is Santa Anita Boulevard. And again, look at the apartment living out here is so much more pleasant. Yes, there are more and more consistent, but driving through here, nay, just even walking through these neighborhoods, you do have that sense of more of a tranquility, not as rushed, not as hurried, though it may seem, but the lifestyle around here is a lot more relaxed, peace of mind, if you will. I'll just take my word, check it out. Okay, here we are approaching Santa Anita Avenue. Here is the In-N-Out Gold Stays Bakery. Ah, this place is so awesome. Good. Oh, right now I'm getting the smell of the onions from In-N-Out. But turning around over, making a left turn. That is a good drive through. Exit to the right on the street. Turn to the left for parking. Nice sized patio. There we go. Got a car wash. It is nice right here, isn't it? And then you got Resnack, and you got all the other expensive Mercedes and over $10 vehicles. That's my budget, ladies and gentlemen. I want a Joker for $10. I wouldn't even want a car if it was gifted to me. Truly, I would have to turn around and sell it. That sucks. In my mind, though, as much as I yearn for a vehicle so I can get around and do filming a lot further than just Los Angeles, and I think excuse me. The first that we have gone, you and I, was Anaheim, Disney. That honestly, it just made me feel so good. I actually, for a few hours that day, I actually felt like a genuine vlogger. You know, going to Disneyland, not very far. I had a few hours of just a little bit of a lick of normal life, grasping as much as I could throughout that day of what a life of normalcy. All I needed was my wife and kids, and it would have just been a beautiful 5-diamond kind of day. But until that happens, whatever happens, I have to make lemonade with whatever sour citrus fruit I get. What do we have over here? Oh yeah, there's the newest and biggest. This is Resnack of Arcadia, the one that we have in Pasadena. They've been out here for a number of years, but it wasn't until only the past, I'd say, 8 years that they built this whole thing and they expanded. It's nice. It's fancy. We're coming around one big loop. Santa Clara, to the left is the train station. When I was married, well, when we were still together, we were homeless over here. Life of homelessness. We're working 2 jobs. At the most, we both had 3 jobs, working at Santa Anita Mall, getting in our truck, getting off work, checking out what we have, or what are we going to do for dinner. Depending on what time of the day or night we got off work. Also, we tried to do our best to coincide our work schedules, even though we worked in the same place. Sometimes we'd have to stay an hour, or, especially in my case, since I was one of the assistant managers at the Bombay company, I had to close. I worked many nights. On the weekends, it was usually in the daytime and stuff like that. But at nights, it was closing and stuff. Shut out, do the daily logs, and then get the bag, and then go drop off the money in the safe deposit box. That was like one of the good things, because it was all inside the mall. So if we're carrying, whatever amount of money that we're carrying in cash and in checks, in our money bag, we don't have to worry about. Like now, going, I don't know if they still do it, but walking down the street. Had to do that a couple of times when I was working and being a assistant manager at Harry and David. That was a little iffy. If I'm not mistaken, I had actually take the money bag and does it go across the street? You go across the street to the safety deposit box, and most of the time we didn't have the blue material zipper bag, so it was one of those clear money bags, the bank bags. So I was like, oh crap! Keeping the bag hidden in that pocket is one thing, but then carrying that, and I'd sometimes carry a little paper bag, and if I knew I was going to close that evening and I had to go make the deposit, or I would just put it in my coat and stuff like that. I didn't like that. Even more so nowadays, right? That's totally unacceptable. I think for the majority nowadays, everything is electronic, so that's good. Sucks. It's still gloomy. It's not at all really cold. Just cool. Many of these commuter garages along these major metro bus stops and train stations. All right, my friends, I'm going to end it here, I think. I'm going to get back on the train and head back. I got some editing. I gotta go get on LinkedIn. I gotta check out a few leads and go do some paperwork, and then go do some editing, and just hoping that it'll be peaceful. Kind of nervous, I'm not gonna lie, being fast approaching here to the end of March. So if this all pans out to be true from the little that, you know, Carla was saying about, well, you know, I only got 2 weeks and you got to get at it about Friday and all this and whatever, your dad and you. And it's horrible. It's horrible. I don't know why you would want to. It's bad enough having friends or being surrounded in a group of friends or in a toxic work environment or toxic friendship or toxic relationship in your personal life altogether. But to be consistently toxic like this and inviting all of this toxicity, God, I sound like Kamala Harris. I am a little more intelligent than her. She is, though. I hope to God. But anyway, yeah, it's just, you know, constant. All this bitching and moaning. Well, you know, she always puts the blame on everyone else, not just on my housemate and me, but then on her kids, and she just doesn't assume any responsibility or anything for anything that happens, good or bad, in her. Well, no, the good stuff she always. It is me. It's me. I did. Dedicated to the journey. The journey. You folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on, and nowhere in particular, nothing special, just getting out. It's not clearing up. Hopefully, I'm hoping to get at least a couple of dollars this weekend, just so I can get on the bus and everything. Getting on the train, I know it's like, Charlie, well, if you don't, how did you get on the train? Because hopping on the we locals, I don't like it. That's why I like to have money in my tap card or have my pass. But from Pasadena on this side, before getting to Union Station, Chinatown Union Station, coming up here and all the way to Sousa and City of Industry, a lot of folks, even business people, we hop the train here because it's just, we're just traveling in the it's not an excuse, Charlie. I know. That's why I'm calling myself out. I'm calling everything else out like this. You know, it's just what we kind of do. So, but anytime if I go to Los Angeles downtown or Hollywood or anywhere past the boundary there, then I like to keep the tab card because I know that I'm going to be traveling more than just one area. Clear? Comment or good or bad? Well, just a couple hours after getting back. Some of the sky has parted and some blue. It's nice. This is kind of a little quick update to me loading this up. I'm still working on other stuff at the house. I'm taking a break because I got to go to the CVS and see if after 3 weeks, my inhaler is ready. I got a phone call. I got hijacked by my housemate, and we actually had a chance for about 10-15 minutes to try to catch up and stuff and try to filling each other in on what's going on with the house and situation. So yeah, I guess the daughter had the father arrested and stuff like that. The stuff that I couldn't hear. So he was filling me in on that. So, and that was like Monday, I think, is when he was arrested, Sunday or Monday. So this is Thursday. So if it was just a simple hold, so he must, as we kind of like say out here, if you're being held for more than 12 to 24 hours, that's because you got some warrants or other things on the rap sheet. So who knows? I do know that he has a outstanding, I think, in Pennsylvania for child support. Not a good state to be a child support. Oh, that cop just rear-ended that car. That was kind of cool. Is he after him? Holy moly. He hit him with his that was weird. The cop hit him with the roll bar, with his front roll bar. Ah, he's still behind that one vehicle all the way down to the house, down to the road. Whoa, that was kind of weird. Oh, now he turned on the lights. Miro?
Yeah, mire.
Yeah, now he just turned on the lights over there.
He didn't even stop.
No.
I think she didn't stop either though. Por eso yo creo.
No quería, ¿verdad?
Sí.
So anyway, there's one YouTuber that I've been following for a few months. Really cool, very informative. It's taking some time. There's other YouTubers, I guess, that are being really throttled down. Another one whose account got hijacked and has been taken over and is trying really hard to reclaim and stuff like that. I'll put the links down below. Meanwhile, this is happening on YouTube or something like that. But anyway, another thing that has been a scammy thing and has been particularly responsible, I guess, for maybe a couple of the YouTube channel hijackings or taking over, is, I don't expect this from my channel, but if for any reason you get a text, an email or whatever that says, hey, financial, investments or whatever, or if you get an offline, I would never email or text or do anything like that, that says, hey, I need some extra help or whatever, can you send a donation? I don't do that. I've always said, that's why I leave the links down there, and I don't even say, verbally fund me. I just said, the only adjustment I did on my donations was if you want to help or help support this channel. That's the only other augmentation that I had done to that. But I don't do that. And I think that's kind of happening more and more, and I've seen it, and there's that kind of chatter, but you could feel free to find that out. But anyway, that's what's going on. Hey, that was fun little entertainment. Okay, I'm gonna go check my prescription, and then I'll work on this. Love you all. Stay safe, be smart, be kind.